So my neighbour's alarm just been on twice this morning, and it was on yesterday morning, and I didn't do anything about it yesterday. I thought it was, go away. One of the a lot of times people think, oh, it'll go, but it doesn't go away. The problem, a bit like Brexit, it just doesn't go away. And anyway, so I looked and his car was gone because he's a new neighbour. He just bought the house from the old neighbours that I used to have that I didn't say hello to at all. And because this is London, and I was meaning to say hello to the old neighbours. They lived there 2 years, but it just failed. And now the new neighbour, and I was desperately going to say hello to him, and because I think it's a good thing to do. And I was conscious that I didn't say one word to the old neighbours for 2 years, and they never said hello, and we just shifted eyes. I mean, I just pretended that they didn't exist, and they pretended I didn't exist. Even when we were reversing out of our drives and almost touching, it was like no one exists. And their alarm used to go off as well. That's the point. Their alarm used to go off when they were working during the day and I was at home, and they didn't really do anything about it, and I got a bit annoyed with them, waiting for them to fix it. And so obviously they haven't told the new people who bought the house from them that the alarm's faulty. I mean, obviously it was clearly an oversight on their part. It wasn't deliberate when they had lists of things like faulty alarms. When you sell a house, you've got a lot on your mind, and they forgot about that. And now the new neighbours who, I mean, I was at the point of saying hello because I really was keen to make a difference, and because he was reversing out, he just bought his house and he didn't want to hit his wall because he didn't quite know where it was because he wasn't used to it. And he got out and moved the bin, and I was going to say hello, but he looked so stressed with the war and maybe his job, and he was worried about paying the mortgage and Brexit and who knows what else that I don't know. And I sort of did a U-turn, and he was looking at me, and it looks like I won't say hello to him until he sells his house, or I sell my, whatever happens. It could go on forever. So I never managed to tell him that his alarm is faulty. And now but I did think to myself, he must come home and it's on the panel. It must say alarm has gone off or something. But he probably's got more problems, Brexit and the war and Ukraine and everything, paying the mortgage and not hitting the wall, that he kind of, it's not on the top of his list. And because he's working so hard paying the mortgage, because he's going out at 7 a.m. in the morning and coming out, he doesn't know that his alarm is not working. His partner, she works, she doesn't know, and the kids are going to school, so they're all doing their thing. So, but I'm hoping it'll go off at midnight, and then they'll know, hopefully. And then I'll see a van with a alarm sign on it. Cheers.